How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. I'm getting up today. I'm getting ready for work for the night. And I happen to just scroll a couple of news articles and watching YouTube videos, I'm seeing that the sales are down. Record sales are down for console sales and stuff like that. PlayStation 5 still beats Nintendo Switch 2, which is weird because November you think Nintendo Switch 2 would outsell out PlayStation 5. And Xbox is dead last. There's reasons for that one, of course. But we haven't had a downfall like this since of 1995. That's 30 years. I could say I kind of seeing this coming. I'm not sure what's going to happen down the road because of different things that are going on. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I think we're going to have a video game crash. Inevitably, I can't say it right. We probably could. I'm not sure yet. We got games coming out next year. I'm pretty sure those will still come out. But for console wise and stuff like that, for the sales are slowing down. Pretty much everybody, I'm guessing, pretty much got their PS5 that wants one, and vice versa, Xbox. When I was in Disc Traders yesterday, or day before yesterday, one person in there bought an Xbox Series S, I think it was. He bought one used for around 200 and something dollars. I don't know. It was pretty cheap. He got a good deal on it. And I think the person asked why I didn't want to get one new. I can't afford it. The prices are too high. They're expensive. Yeah, that's the problem. I looked at a chart and stuff. I don't have time to put charts on here as I gotta get ready for work. But I just seen a chart going from 1995 being real low all the way to real high for the prices and stuff like that. I don't think I've been around through all the generations of video games pretty much, and seen them all. I remember when 3DO and stuff like that, Atari Jaguar were expensive at the time. And you can see what happened with that. They didn't sell very well. And it's like, so if you think about that for a minute, we have Sega Genesis that sells really good because the prices were cheap. NES that sells pretty good because the prices were cheap. Hey, look, later on down the road, oh, we got Atari Jaguar. Didn't sell worth a crap. We got a 3DO. It didn't sell worth a crap because the prices were too high. And you think the industry would figure that one out, but it's too late if they wanted to fix it because of RAM shortages and stuff like that, because of AI BS that's going around. I'm guilty of like using AI. I just think around with it and stuff like that. But AI, no matter what, you can turn around, it's AI this, AI that. And you got game developers talking about putting AI in their games and things like that. It's a big old cluster F and stuff. And think about it. But I got some games here to show you some of the problems that we have. We get very few games like this now these days where it's just a game. When you play it, got role-playing elements into it. It's just a good ass game. Really good game. It's called a video game. I love it. Oh, plus, it's got my physical disc in there too. I never did check to see if this would play it without the updates. I should try that out sometime. That's another problem that we have, because every game that you get has to have a major update in it, but that's not the big issue right there. We'll get to that in a minute. But then you got stupid crap like this, the beginning of the end, when Xbox decides and wants to go do Game Pass and all that, encouraging people, hey, you don't need a game console, you can just go out and play it anywhere. And then I remember when I picked up Starfield, this right here, I'm still kind of irked about this one. I'm still ready to go out and buy just a physical, but I'm afraid this disc is just a coaster anyways. But yeah, no disc. Yeah, so that was, I knew something going on with Xbox at the time. At the time, you could still see a bunch of Xbox games on the shelf, brand new. Now these days, you don't see that too much. You see 4 or 5 games at Walmart and stuff like that still sitting there. Best Buy don't have barely any games, but it's diminishing down. That does not help out the cause of why consoles don't sell. That's just one of the things right there. So that don't help out right there. Just this. This is a single player game. This is not online. You can play this pretty much. I don't think that you don't have to be online to play this one at all. So you can let me know in the comments below. But single player game, put the whole game on the disc at least, or when you get your 2.0 update, whatever it is that Starfield's supposed to get, re-release it with a full game on a couple of discs or something. Do something for the fans. But Xbox ain't gonna do that. And I love my Xbox too. So, but then we got these kind of problems right here. Putting games, re-releasing, this kind of crap. Last of Us Part 1. Didn't need it. Why would you do this? Remaster this or redo it and whatever. Until Dawn. We didn't need it. That's the biggest problem. We've been getting for the past couple of years. Remasters and remakes and stuff like that. Heck, I just ordered the remastered version of Tomb Raiders 4, 5, and 6 because I wanted to play it on my PS5 and stuff like that and whatever. I just wanted to play it on there. To me, that makes a little bit more sense because it's not a full price game. I could play my PS3 versions and stuff like that, and I've got the remasters on the PS3. But you can see the problem we got right there. Another problem that don't help out. Why we probably get a video game crash. We get broken games like this. I now heard they fixed. I'm going to get back on this and play it and see if they fix some of the problems that they had with this game. But when you make promises, I guess, and they don't deliver on a game, but good old Mind's Eye. Yeah. Then you get good games, and then you get Randy Pitchford running his mouth while the game is out, and I'm not sure how good this one's going, but this is still a pretty good game. But this is another problem right here when I show the next few games that they're not exclusive. But Borderlands 4, I like this game. It's still a fun game. I don't have no problem with it. But you got the voice box Randy who just wants to run his mouth all the time, and yeah, but still a great game. If you haven't had a chance to play it. It's fun. Good old. If there's one thing about multiplayer, this one would be fun to play it with multiplayer. Get a couple people on there to play it. But yeah, that's just an example right there. Battlefield 6, another good game, but it's not exclusive to PlayStation 5 or Xbox. So got that. Another great game, Elden Ring, not exclusive to any console. Okay. Same thing with Hogwarts Legacy, not exclusive to any console. But, yeah, exclusivity is becoming a rare thing these days. We got Spider-Man games on the PlayStation 5 that's going to PC and stuff like that. And the other thing, too, is the political messages in a lot of games like Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I don't want to play that game. The gameplay sucks for one thing, but just the game in general. Just I don't want to have preaching to me and stuff like that over what's going on in the game. I want to play a video game and stuff like that. One thing I like about The Last of Us when it came out, that there had their stuff, their issues in the game, but it was a damn good game. It didn't shove it down your throat. It was a good game. That's why it was probably one of the greatest stories around, even though it pissed me off in the beginning of the game. But yeah, things like that. Then you get things like quadruple A games. Won't go into that too much, but this is just a variety of things that just kind of accumulate. But now for the big thing. Oh boy, yeah, even even the Steam machine that's coming out is going to be pushed out farther. I don't think that's going to come out right away. I heard that's going to have Half-Life 3 attached to it, but we won't know. But then we got this, like I said, AI. The RAM prices are going up. That's going to affect everything from graphics cards to consoles to your phones probably. They're going to step back all the RAM in your phone. So your I think the only thing that's going to be considerable is your flagship phones and stuff like that might get their RAM upgrade, but you won't pay normal price on your phones. It's not hit us yet, particularly. Yeah, the RAM prices hit us pretty hard. But yeah, that's gonna affect everything down the road. Everything, TVs, everything. Anything that has to take memory it's gonna affect it. I've noticed for like DDR4, it's not so bad. So I've seen the prices over at Walmart. There's not so bad, but that's gonna affect the consoles too. It's not gonna be a good thing. And when you got, I think Nintendo's the only one that's, I don't know, but Nintendo even is kind of backtracking on even on their game cards, their game key cards. They're actually gonna get different sizes now. So at least they're getting their heads out of the sand and doing that. But these decisions that they're making, it's not include all the price increases on all the consoles where people can't afford it. I think the Xbox had 3 price increases this year, and then they increased the Game Pass. That's why I canceled my Game Pass. Because I'm not going to pay that much, especially when I buy most of my games. But it's getting down to the point where even Xbox don't want to put their games on disc anymore. They just don't. They're going to get down to the point where you have to have Game Pass if you want to play their games. But even then, I ain't got to worry about it because it's going to probably go to PlayStation either way. Yeah. It's kind of irritating because I have a feeling Switch 2 is going to, price increase is going to go jump up next year because of the RAM shortage. Thanks a lot, AI. Stupid assholes. Excuse my language. If the government wants to do something for us, go tell them to calm down on that AI crap. A lot of people don't want it. There's a few people that you take advantage of it. Every time I go on TikTok, I scroll, I see Bigfoot AI videos. They're funny, don't get me wrong, but I miss the good old days of just good old fashioned posts and good old fashioned games and stuff like that. But we're gonna have AI. Yeah. I was watching the comments of people getting pissed off at Expedition 33 because they use a little bit of AI, but not in the game, just for whatever. And people threw a shit lip, they got mad. So, yeah, it's just battling back and forth between everybody wants this in their game, they don't want that in the game, they want, and things like that. I look at it this way: I want to play a game. I played Hogwarts Legacy, I played Borderlands, I played Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff like that. I just want to play my games and that's it. I mean, I don't like the prices going up. Eventually someday I might stop playing games because it's gonna outprice even me and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see in the near future, but yeah, just something I wanted to talk about real quick. But I gotta get ready for work. All right. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. What do you think of the console sales? What do you think caused all the shortages? You think it's going to be a video game crash? It's only for 1 month. Let me know in the comments below if it's going to continue on. Alright, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'll check you on the next video. Bye.